Cool. Let's check out the museum and then we'll call it there. I love game museums. I've mentioned this back in the Bendy thing. After BioShock did it, Bendy did it. Bendy heavily copying BioShock though. I'm surprised other games do it. I've arrived. I hope I didn't miss anything. Ooh-chow. You know you just missed the entire game. You know you did. Why else would you open up with that? Alright, here's the museum, everybody. Ah, cool. Oh, geez, this is the entire book? Oh. Huh. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through this. You guys can, like, pause the video on YouTube, or if you're on Twitch, pause it, like... Yeah, I'm not gonna read this. You guys can just pause it. Buy the game, buy the art, all that. This is way too small for me to read anyway, for some... Like, why is this so small? Yeah, it's so small for me. It's way too small for me to read. Like, I guess if I squint and, like, look on my other monitor and maybe blow it up later. Sorry, I didn't spend enough time on this. Look at the model and the shading and all that is cool. The child. The child. Harold? Harold, I think they might be lesbians. Haida. Oh! So the big one is the dad and the thin one is the mom. So we already get hints pretty early on that the dad is straight up not good. And we got Heap, which is the mom again. Never mind, it might all be the mom. Never mind. I am cute. I like this one right here. Haida. Never mind, because Heap is also the mom, so never mind. It's all the mom. Owls. Again, if you want to see this, pause the video, go back in the VOD, whatever. Buy the art. Lovely fire ASMR as you read. Cool. And there we go. Hello.
Hey, and welcome to Teddy's the Museum of Among the Sleep.
Cool.
Go on, take a look around.
Burn face and fire.
Hey, and welcome to Teddy's
Okay.
the Museum of Among the Sleep.
Whoa!
Go
Whoa!
on, take a look around.
Baby sprint! Guys, look at the baby sprint! Holy shit! I was like, the fuck? Damn! Look at the sprint on this kid! That's the best part of the museum so far. Woo! Sorry, the art's cool. I'll probably look at it properly later. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Oh, and here's all the drawings and stuff.
Did you know that you can collect hidden drawings throughout the game?
Yes, I do know.
If you do, they will appear here in this room.
That's why it's empty. Oh.
There might even be a reward if you can find them all.
Well, sorry guys, I did not 100% the game. I know you guys are so devastated. Alright, here. Okay, there we go. I think we're getting close to where we need to go with that. Okay. Orange juice.
The prologue was added as a free DLC a couple of months after release of the game. It was made in collaboration with some of our fans and made to elaborate a little bit on what went wrong with the parents' relationship. That the mother was not simply evil, but rather that relationships are tough and neither of the parents handled it well.
So basically, yeah, don't hate on the mom. The dad's awful too. We want to approach the prologue chapter differently than the rest of the game by making the environment open instead of a linear path, except it was linear. The players are free to explore the house in the order and pace they choose themselves. But you still made it mostly linear. You can't go upstairs immediately, for example. It's not entirely linear. Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase what I'm saying. It's linear, but not entirely so. I have questions. Orange juice? Oh. Ah, yeah, boys! These are screenshots taken from the old house back when the project was our bachelor thesis in school. The idea behind the layout was pretty much similar, but had a few deviations from the current one.
Oh, you're home.
Yep.
The team wanted to start with introducing the character of the mother, as well as the mechanics of the game. Starting with the kid's birthday was a way to both introduce Teddy in the form of a gift and showing how old the kid is.
Yep.
When night falls over the home is when you really start seeing the ways in which the child perceives reality while scared. A large part of the game is based on how children see and interpret what's happening around them.
One of our initial concept images, we think it communicates the premise of the game really well. Not in your face scary or threatening, but the eerie atmosphere created by combining innocent children's themes with unsettling dark. Yeah, this is the green. This is the king green. Another old concept piece from the year we prototyped the game was in school. This one was from the living room. Shows both the moonlit mood and the general interior style of the house. We drew these types of concepts before making the house of the 3D in order to get a sense of what we wanted the house to look like before we made the modeling process faster. So yeah. Oh wait, we already looked at these. Yep, concept art for the win! Ow.
The playground.
Ooh.
There's something walking around here, but you never see it. The passive threat keeps you on your toes, and at the same time creates the illusion that you might be safe for the rest of the game.
So there was going to be a bird at some point, a finch, or not a finch, a sparrow. But it looks like it didn't get past modeling. Well, it got modeled, but you know what I mean. An early idea for this chapter was to feel like a surreal in-between world where you could see other dimensions through the openings in the walls and bits of them would seep in. Huh. That would have been cool. We scrapped that idea and focused more on the rather lonely and creepy elements of the playgrounds, wanting to communicate that the kid had traumatizing memories of being left alone in a playground and subject to the terror of the older kids. Is that what it was communicating? Whoops. I mean, I got the trauma of playground, definitely, but didn't really feel like it communicated well well, that would have communicated it better. The fear of other kids didn't really come in from what I was able to interpret. There we go. Huh. Spooky. Huh. Alrighty. And look, here it is, all small like. Some previous iterations. Get that last one in. Do you mind? Anyway, the cave chapter has been through a ton of iterations since the start of the project. One that has remained the same is that there would always be a castle to ascend in order to get to the end, and that there would be a musical rainbow-colored bridge. The shape and look of the castle itself has changed several times, as we have many different plans for the overall gameplay, and it morphed along with these changes. Makes sense. There's the bridge. Or a bridge. Look at that. Yeah, that looks cool. So you are definitely haunted. Hello. Yep, the eyes do follow you. These are an example of another technique we use quite often. We take screenshots of the environments, and our concept artist draws details and effects like lighting on top of them. This is the cheap way to figure out how we want the visuals to end up looking before we produce the assets. Yep. So, like, before you go in and start putting down billboards and god rays and all that fun stuff, you want to see how they look at every stage. Early sketches of different ideas for layout, environment, details, and lighting. There we go. And of course... Ow! Speedy little guy.
This is the forested home. It's a crumbling home that's slowly rotting away into the water and trees. The house here is a symbol of the family and home falling apart. The bloated creature inhabiting it is how the kid sees his mother when she's drinking and full of sorrow.
To begin with, this world was supposed to change form as a result of the puzzles being solved. It would go from a house just being slightly overgrown in places to being completely overgrown and rotted away. There were a bunch of narrative and gameplay reasons for abandoning this idea, but equally important was the fact that it would require us to build two fully separate environments, easily doubling the workload. Yeah, shit. That's a lot of work. So we settled on a static mix of these states instead. Makes sense. Very reasonable. The stump tunnel was unwrapped in ZBrush. Never again. We say wrap me a lot of the games in the dark. Okay. That's hilarious. Yeah, no, unwrapping in ZBrush. Woo! Ooh, I do not envy you guys on that. Personally, my preference is, and I go into Maya, and I unwrap with the Maya bonus tools for, I think I have Maya 2008 or something like that. 18 or 19. And holy shit, Maya bonus tools lets you just manually cut the lines. That's the best way to go about it. Do not unwrap in ZBrush. Oh my god, if you can help it anyway. It's way more complicated than a lot of other options. It's funny because it's powerful because it's still ZBrush, but there are much better options that are much simpler and easier to use. So wait, at some point we had a trophy room. That would have been creepy as hell though with the aesthetic the thing was using. Oh, that would have been pleasant. So this was when it was going to shift the environment. These are some of the first concepts trying out the idea of a transformation in the environment, the map showing before and after. Yeah. Concepts showing both mood and the idea of the forest consuming the house. I see you. Sorry. There we go. Real quick, I want to see what happens when we press tab. Oh, look! We got all the animal friends from the prologue, and we got, the arm. Some asset and module design paired with early screenshot paintovers. What's up here? Oh! So they ended up modeling that, jeez, that night. Wow, this kid must weigh a ton. Another take on the puzzle was to untangle the armor from the roots blocking the door. Yeah. These images are concept sketches from the painting room, the central hub where you place the puzzle pieces that you find throughout the third chapter. Initially, the idea was to use a golden egg or other artifact to get through the magical door. The players first had to solve a puzzle that would transform the environment of the whole area into a house to a forest, so that they could get a hold of the egg that was previously too high for the child to reach. A further iteration of the painting room where solving the puzzle was leading to the chandelier falling and breaking the floor, opening into a huge chasm, leading to the players being able to attain the golden egg. During creating this, we took a few steps back and we saw that this whole sequence wasn't based on the child experiences, and was feeling more like a generic puzzle for an adventure game. Therefore, this idea also ended up in the bin. That would have been a neat little connection to, like, fairy tales and stuff, but I understand. Ooh. When the scene is white boxed and the general layout is set, we do black and white sketches or paintovers to articulate the areas in a bit more detail. Since the mood, style, and assets are more or less defined by earlier concepts, we don't need to spend time coloring. From here, we usually iterate within the scene and only draw examples when we need to. notice the chair has like these little toe things going on. Oh, oh yeah, okay. Yeet.
For each world the player goes through, the environment illustrates more and more the jumbling together of memories. And this place is a direct illustration of that mess. Most prominently, it's framed by the memory the child has from trying to hide in closets or any nook it can find.
Why did the plane make that noise?
The monster in this place represents the mother when she is angry. It comes out when the kid is making a mess.
Key element of this chapter was the claustrophobic feeling of narrow hallways covered with closet doors and being trapped within these. We wanted to have lots of different objects everywhere that can play tricks on your perception, use them with the dim lighting. Yeah, I remember a few, including they had the coat down with the feet that messed me up. I don't know if it was this chapter or a different chapter, but that threw me off. Hello. Wait a minute. Is that you, sensory deprivation wizard? The star door has always been an essential part of this chapter and has adapted and changed along the way with the many iterations of the layout and other changes made during production. Hey. Oh, it's just the one. Okay. Huh. More paint overs of screenshots to figure out how we want the visuals to end up. These are made after implementing simple white box geometry of the level. So what's the dealie with this? Most things in games have changed a lot at the beginning of development, but one idea that persisted was when we started playing this chapter was that a hallway of flickering lights where a coat would appear and reappear in the distance. Here seen as the early concepts of true blackout phases and the finale. Oh wait, did I mess up that one? Because I don't recall this. Yeah, I don't recall this. I missed that. Sorry, guys. At one point during development, there were plans to have a boss battle with Heap, the coat monster found in this chapter. The child was supposed to be trapped in a room with it and had to remain hidden while solving a puzzle to be able to escape. Oh. I see. I kind of wish they left it in, but at the same time, I understand why they cut it. What's in here? Oh, in case you want to shortcut back. Actually, wait. We're on this side now, right? Nope. Never mind. Look at my baby hands. Look at the baby hands doing the baby thing. Whoa, hi. The fuck? Whoa! Did we... That wasn't in the game, I don't think. Nah, damn! Oh shit, the bear was evil!
Oh, there you have me, or old me, as now I'm just a floaty version in your memory, of course. Also, here are all the characters in Among the Sleep, old and new. Some are not used, and some are hard to see because of the various tricks and lighting we did to obfuscate them.
Damn. Alrighty. Now this one is an old relic. The story in particularly, bleh, how the game ended was very different in the early days of production. Back then, Teddy was the antagonist of the game. The story was that the broken family situation made the child vulnerable, and an evil entity, a monster disguised as a friendly teddy bear, I knew it, took advantage of this by tricking the child onto a dangerous adventure far away from home. During production, we realized that that we had the choice to either make a typical and predictable horror story or to focus all of the attention on the family situation. Serious topics like these aren't much talked about in video games, and we felt compelled to make a creative game around this, as we saw the potential to make a much more meaningful story. We scrapped this idea along with a whole chapter and did huge reworks to many parts of the game to make it all come together more neatly. So this is why some of the previous stuff, especially in the house level, this is why that stuff had more of a fairy tale stuff with more characters and stuff, like the weird troll thing and all that. Is because there were at some point going to be that kind of stuff. Damn. Damn. Again, kind of wish I could have seen it, but at the same time, I understand why they cut it. I'm gonna be honest though, this game would have been much more appealing to me than what we ended up with. Personal preference, I know. Designing Teddy was a key moment of narrowing down the style, having a very democratic process to begin with. We all voted for the Teddy we liked best and ended up with a look that was fairly close to the current one. We wanted Teddy to feel like a cozy, warm, and friendly companion, almost grandfather-like, while hinting at the fact that this was the father's beloved Teddy that he had kept patching up and taking care of from his childhood. Huh. Like this one. Vote for your favorite now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think what we ended up with. I'm gonna vote 2. I like 2. 2's closer to my childhood teddy bear though, so I guess I'm biased. Huh. Hello. Again, it's a shame we couldn't see it in action. Codename Harold is the first monster we created for the game. This was back when the overall direction was skewed towards a more adventure game we seen in the very first concept drawing made for the project. Harold was intended to be a physical monster in the first chapter. This worked well as a proof of concept in the demo we made, but during production we realized that it really takes time to build suspense, which is crucial in making monsters feel appropriate and impactful. Yeah. So this was the umbrella being slammed monster. Harold. Harold, I think they might be lesbians. Ooh. This is Heap, the co-monster found in the 4th chapter. The whole idea of the chapter was how scary ordinary objects can be in certain situations when you don't see them clearly. We think everyone can relate to having seen the silhouette of something in a dark room and gradually becoming more and more terrified as our imagination does the magic. We applied this directly to the monster when designing it and decided to use a coat as it very much resembles the shape of a person or humanoid figure. I am cute. See, that's cute too. Look at that. And it's got a lizard tail. I guess I was like, hello, and he has a hanger. This one would have been terrifying. Yeah, I like these three. They're like, hello. Hi. Oh, she's got a toe wiggle. Oh, that was so I can get a better look at her. Sorry, guys. Haida is the swamp monster found in the third chapter of the game. We wanted to build a creature with the themes of what might be hiding in forest lakes, which is very much related to eerie folklore and children's stories we were told growing up. This has also allowed us to touch on the themes of alcohol without being too obvious about it. We did this in indirect ways, like the pain of a woman drinking from the well and turning into a monster, and giving it a lot of gurgling and wet breathing noises. Hello. This looks like she's just wearing really long pants that go up to her eyes. Yeah, she looks like a classic banshee. With the hair going up and the ghostly face and all that stuff. Not this, but like the actual concept art and all that. And now the mom. The mother was one of the first characters we designed. Her 3D model was remade and tweaked a few times, but overall she has remained very similar throughout the entire production. The blueprinted model renders is how she looked when she was still a school project. The goal of her design was always to find a look of loving kindness and care for her. Despite her personality, transformation, and neglect, she never stopped loving her child. She looks a bit too young. In some of these. I guess she's a first-time mother, so I guess she could be young. Anyway. That was not a statement of anything in particular before someone says something. Teddy gun? Like the portal gun? Sleep. Oh, we found sleep! Wow. Everyone made them sound so much more appealing. I mean, I get it, they're cute and all, but... Oh, hello! Aw, again, I get why they cut it, but aw. Look at this little guy. Look at that. I know what this thing is. Here, let me... Not 100% what this... A hole in a stalactite? Sorry. One idea for Teddy was that he could equip items that granted him abilities. Some of those were a dragon mask that made him breathe fire, a sword he could fight with, a mage's hat that gave him spells, and a wristband of great strength. Well, dang. Again, wish I could have seen it, but I understand. Damn. This little guy. Look at this little guy. Damn, that was a completely different game than what we ended up getting. We got the killer furnace, the toys from the prologue. The core concept of the furnace monster Hans is similar to that of Heap. We wanted to create something terrifying out of an ordinary object. A child might see glowing eyes as a huge mouth on the front part of a wood furnace, so we exaggerated this bit and made the whole furnace come to life. Funny enough, not the first time I've seen it in fiction, though usually it's saved for children's stuff. Wait a minute. Okay, no. It's gonna make a Rem joke. Huh. Definitely getting some Monster House vibes. In a good way.
Ah, my favorite place. I felt we really connected here, you know? A bit of a breather between the various bad, nightmarish worlds we went to. Also, I was able to talk a lot here, as elsewhere the developers were concerned about keeping the tension up and didn't want me to say too many things. Also, I kind of get quiet when scared, so it's okay and all, but I liked best the times we had to catch up.
Oh. Huh. Alright, real quick, because we didn't go... what worlds did these rejected creatures inhabit? Oh, man. Oh, no, this is that completely different game that I wish I could have seen. Oh, wow. Our first environments reflected more of an adventure or quest, exploring an ominous and threatening world, yet more whimsical. Won't let me zoom these in. Behind the house was a forest. The forest led to a meadow, the meadow into a thorny jungle with odd, one-eyed monkey-looking things out to get you if you didn't stay in the light of the luminescent mushrooms. Yeah, this was definitely way more of a... I can't even make out what this is. Just... is that just bright light? Maybe they cut that one. Oh, jeez. Under the forest waited an underworld of tunnels made by giant worms and great halls of crystals guarded by rock giants. Again, I cannot make these any bigger. A world that was cut before we did anything more than concepts and a rough white box blockout was a life-size doll house with a myriad of creepy dolls stalking you in the dark. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. And here's the rock giants. So yeah, it's a very, very, very different game. Oh, wow. Oh, he's making stew. Don't worry, we'll go back. Old sketches and layout for the scraps, 6th chapter. So this was the chapter they cut out when the full fantasy theme was dropped. Which makes sense, because this appears to be where the demon lives and maybe cooked us in a stew? Damn. I did find it kind of weird that Baby Hell, as I put it, had the piping and all that stuff. But it makes more sense now that we know it's connected to the demon's aesthetic.
Originally, the chase for the mom was a MacGuffin. You did not really find her, and the monsters used her to lure you further into the dreamlands. And we struggled for some time to make sense of this story, especially the playtesters were confused as the story ended without you seeing your mom again.
Jeez. This elevator is an example of a sadly wasted time since we scrapped everything. It is designed to be a fully functional steam-powered elevator, in theory at least. Damn. That's a shame. This is well done. What does all this steam-powered, copper-filled, steampunky nonsense relate to, you ask? Well, proceed to see the old ending of Among the Sleep.
Now here is something truly special.
Oh, okay.
Want to see what the game almost was at some point? This is an old version of the story's conclusion, and it's been something we have not shown anybody except a few testers in the early days. You might say here, I got to have more fun than in the original ending. Come in and see.
Does the bear murder us at the end of the old ending? Hello? Oh, no. Oh, no. Kind reminder that we are a babu, and I just got stuck in the corner. Sorry, this is our view from now on. What are you doing? Hey. Hey, I don't want to be eaten by some demon. Wait, get out of this? Where did the bear go? Oh wait, I can crawl. I forgot. Oh, nope. Hi. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. You got the other mother in there, I see. Okay.
Much better. Oh, yes. Extraordinary. Round and round and round. Spices go in. Five little animals live on a steep, steep hill. A snail that dreams of climbing trees, but never will. A hungry, starving hippo whose gummies are red, and her best friend seagull lying lifeless and dead. And now for the main ingredient.
Nuh-uh. No, I'm gonna
Thank you.
duke ya.
You did very well. I will enjoy you very much.
Oh, shit. Jeez, holy fuck. What the fuck was this game going to be beforehand? Like, damn! Like, damn! I knew you were evil, but like, holy fuck! Damn! You get away from me. Really changes the context of everything. Get the fuck away. Like, shit, son. And yeah, we'll head back, don't worry. Yeah, fuck that ending. Like, damn. Oh, sorry, kid. Apparently you can still trip. That makes far more sense. Like, the original concept would have been really cool, but damn! Again, I kind of wish I could have saw it, but I understand at the same time. Is it this way? And then we go here. Here we go.
This is the reveal. This is where you see your mother for what she is, and the player gets to connect the various monsters and sights through the game.
Huh. This is the... so you can see the posing better. Ironically, I can't see it as well as in the actual game. Welcome to the world that bit the dust. So yeah, here we go. Fuck, that original ending! Damn! That original ending! Alright, I think that's it. Wait, wait, real quick. Was that it? Did I get it all? Yeah, okay. Just making sure, Alright, everybody! We're probably gonna call it there for today. Yeah, I think. Or is there something all the way up there? Wait. No, wait, that's where the secret thing is, isn't it? Never mind. Wait. This is new. What's this? Oh no, just the... okay. Never mind. It was just that shortcut from earlier. So ominous. Is this music? No. Something happy. Owls! There we go. Alright, everybody! We're gonna... Wait. Double checking real quick. Help. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, okay. It's just up to the secret thing. Alright, everybody! We're gonna call it there for today. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Please join me next time. We need to figure out who we need to raid. I forgot to mention that our next stream is not tomorrow. It is going to be on Halloween, on Sunday, okay? I already got a couple games planned. I mentioned them earlier this stream, and we will be checking all of those out then. Let's raid Stanley! I think Stanley just started, and he's playing Silent Hill 3. Perfect. We're gonna go raid Stanley. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Please join me next time. I love you. And bye-bye. Ooh, that's creepy.